All right, Sean Patel here with Jeff Mayweather, seen it all in the game. And Jeff, what'd you think of the triple header? Let's start with a kid that you saw come through the Mayweather gym a lot, Devin Haney. What'd you think of his performance, Jeff?
I'll be honest, I only saw one fight.
Which one?
Roelly and Ryan.
What'd you think of that fight, Jeff?
I thought that, I don't know. I mean, it was a good fight, but it wasn't nothing like I thought it was going to be.
It's in the top 5 least punches thrown in CompuBox history. So,
well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, and that's the part is that, I mean, after Rolly, it seemed like after Rolly dropped Ryan, it seemed like he wasn't really trying to fight anymore. He was just using his jab. He would never try to throw that hook that everybody knows about. But that's kind of weird because you end up getting dropped by the famous punch that everybody thinks that you have.
Rolly said don't hook with a hooker after a fight.
Well, I guess that's true because he sure got burnt.
What do you think Rolly did? It looked like he just kept the right hand at home. What do they call it? Stay on the phone. Keep the phone on the dial.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Rolly showed that he can box a little bit, even though it seemed like after he knocked Ryan down, he kind of coasted too to me, and so I don't know if he just felt that he had already did enough. In which he probably did to win, but the fight kind of slowed down and it wasn't really that great a fight.
Yeah, are you happy for Rolly? Like, is this a guy you were fond of coming through the gym a lot? I know some people think he's this trash talker and stuff, but
well, no, I mean, I'm glad to see a guy. I'm glad to see him win. And Ryan, because at least I know him.
Has he surprised you at all coming this far as a pro?
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's a guy that don't have very much amateur experience, and he's been thrown into these great situations. And he's capitalized off of.
Lastly, Jeff, the fans, a lot of the talk is Ryan didn't look the same. He popped for the PED last year, and people are deducing that off the stuff, not the same guy. Is that fair? What do you think about? What do you make of that?
I mean, I guess it could be true because if you're using PEDs. It's an enhancement. This time, it wasn't no enhancement. It was a decrease in everything. So it could be true.
Was there a lot of that going on even in the 90s when you were fighting?
Not that I know of, but I'm sure it was. It's just that now it's kind of more open. Even when you have a guy what's the doctor name?
Which one? That's in boxing?
Smack.
Victor Conte.
Yeah, you got Victor Conte.
Yeah.
That's doing this shit right now in boxing, and he's telling you that, yes, this does increase this, and this does increase that. But still, these people are allowed to use it.
And he's close to the people doing the testing, too.
Of course.
Say that what you will.
Yeah, to me, the snack program, any type of drug that enhances a fighter needs to be done with.
Ooh, I like that. I kind of like that. Yeah. Just get in there on meat and steak, potatoes, eat your salad and vegetables, right? And,
basically, let it,
what about Flintstone vitamins? Remember the Flintstone vitamins?
Flintstones is good.
We're good with that? Okay. But other than that, is what you're saying. Other than,
No, I mean, really, I just think that, I mean, all these so-called guys, supplemental guys.
supplements, right?
Yeah, these guys that come into boxing, they need to leave boxing alone, period. And boxing needs to clean that up. I think it has to be cleaned up through the commission, through the promotion. Everybody needs to help be a part of it.
I love it. Jeff Mayweather saying it.
Except the fighters that's using it. Those are the only ones that have a problem with it.
Jeff, thanks for your time, brother. As
All right.
always, thank you.